Hello, my name is Lee Cushman with Cushman Contracting Corporation. The company was started in 1969. We just celebrated our 50th anniversary. Currently it's myself and my two brothers, and we have a third generation of nephews that are in the business in a big way, and they're going to be continuing on here in Santa Barbara County for the next 20 years. So I think it's really important that the public understands this isn't a discussion. A PLA is not a discussion about the wage rate. The wage rate is set by the state. It's not some contractors off in the depths of the shadows paying $10 an hour while the union workers are making $50 or $60 an hour. This is a level playing field that we're talking about. It's public works, everyone pays the same wage rate. The prevailing wage package that is dictated by the state for all prevailing wage projects, public works projects, in particular Santa Barbara County, is made up of three basic components: their hourly wage, the pension benefit, and the health benefit. We have a pension plan, which is an IRA, and every hour an employee works, whether he's worked for us for 1 hour or for 25 years like some of our employees, they receive their pension money hourly. It's not put into some pension plan that nobody knows what the parameters are. And then the other one is a health plan, and our health plan is very rich. It's very well funded. We actually belong to a large group of the ACCE, which has multiple contractors, so it allows a good rate for a good health benefit. The key point, the PLA, as reported by politicians and the union, anybody can join, anybody can bid a project, anybody can be in the PLA. But what they fail to tell the public is that when one of our employees, for us to work on a PLA project, has to work for the union, and the union does two things. One, on their pension benefit, which is a big sum of money, anywhere from $10 to $20 an hour, gets put into the union pension plan. It no longer goes into their hourly IRA as we pay it. It goes into some pension plan that our employees will not get a benefit from unless they stay for 5 years. There's a 5 years vesting plan. So in other words, if at 4 years and 11 months, they decide to quit the construction industry, they want to go into some other industry, they would not see a penny of all that money. It's a huge amount of money. That's the term wage stuff, that's what it is. And for politicians to support an idea like that, it doesn't make any sense. Why would somebody support that idea? There's this whole PLA is a solution looking for a problem. There is no problem. If you track the problem back, it's all about this pension plan of the unions. A lot of the pension plans the unions have are underfunded. They have more people retiring than they have coming into the workforce. Therefore, they need our employees to join the union, and that's what this is really all about. We just bid a project for the city of Santa Barbara, which is currently considering, are going to vote to approve a PLA. Our cost with our crew was 5.5. The next bidder, it's a very technical and difficult job. The next bidder was $1 million above us, and the next bidder above them was another $1 million. And those are obviously rough numbers. One was from LA and one was from, I think, out of state. Nowhere near Santa Barbara. We're the only Santa Barbara contractor bidding on the project. And had that been a PLA job, we couldn't have bid it because, one, we couldn't have taken our employees who some have backgrounds in hard hat diving, they have backgrounds in working in an ocean environment, operating cranes off barges and so forth. We wouldn't have been able to take those people. We would have only been able to take two. The balance of the crew would have had to come from the union. And that's the way the union sets the rules up. So we can't take our crew. We can't, and they're all local. The whole scam of a PLA is trying to be disguised behind, oh, we want just local workers. 85% of the workforce here in Santa Barbara County is non-union. And so if we really want local workers, why do we need a PLA? I want to be really clear as to why I'm doing this. I'm close to retirement. I worked hard and earned a comfortable living. There's employees who have worked for us for 15, 10, 25 years. I'm doing it for them. I'm doing it for the next generation. And most of all, what really gets under my skin is this call for diversity, this call for no bigotry or no picking on a certain group. And that's exactly what's happening here. There's a group, and the group happens to be the biggest group of tradesmen in this county that chooses not to be in the union. They could go work for the union anytime they please. They could leave our business today and go work for the union. They choose not to. There's a reason for it. We're a small family business. We try to treat them as best as we can, and we do a good job of it, I believe. What I hear from the politicians is there's all of a sudden now, there's two groups. There's a union group and there's a non-union group, and we're discriminating against a non-union group. There's no other word for it. It's complete discrimination. And in this day and age, how does that stand? I just do not understand it. That's what I'm doing this for. I'm not doing it for my business. I'm basically done here. So I'd like to encourage all contractors, generals, subs, even if you work strictly in the private market, because it'll affect you sooner or later, to get involved. You need to speak up. You need to have your employees speak up so that your voice is heard. I know there's lots of political situations going on and we can get involved in any number of them, but this one is really wrong and it affects the entire community. Thanks for listening.